Hi ladies, thank you so much and welcome to the Share the Joy video survey. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to help your consultant. I'm going to jump right in there because I don't want to waste any of this time. It's going to be a super short video and a survey, and I just want to say personally thank you for participating and helping your beauty consultant. It means the world to me that she's successful, and having a woman like you in her life means a lot to her. I know that. So let me just share with you, my name's Kimberly. I've been with Mary Kay as an independent beauty consultant and sales director entrepreneur for almost 12 years. And this month is actually my 12-year anniversary. And I will tell you that I never imagined that I would have a Mary Kay business, and never imagined that I would do that. I have a degree in Spanish and international economics, and so I worked in corporate, and that wasn't really on my agenda of things to do with my life. But you know what? God does some amazing things, and I'm so grateful now that I look back on my life and I can see that that plan was just the perfect plan. So I have 3 beautiful kids that are 8, 3, and 1. I'm a single mom, and so this job is the perfect thing for me. My littlest baby girl, Adeline, has special needs, and so that really just allows me the ability to be in her life the way that I envision, and the way that I would want to be a mom. So I'm just going to share with you a little bit about this opportunity, because I can tell you that most women are not necessarily just full on out Mary Kay like I am. As a sales director, I'm the top 2% of the company. And so most women are really just looking at this business to make a little extra money. And so that might be where you are, and maybe not. But I will tell you, I just was reading an article today that had some really staggering statistics that I really needed to share with you. And because that's where my heart is. My heart is to really help women who maybe do have kids like me, and or have women in their life that have kids, and that they don't want to necessarily have to work in corporate. So because when I worked in corporate, I worked 50 to 60 hours a week, and it really took priority over everything else. And I can't even imagine what my life would be like if I was still working a full-time corporate job, and then also trying to balance a child with special needs, 2 other children, being a single parent, and just everything that involves. That would be really stressful. And my time, I can tell you that it's all about the time there. So let me just tell you some statistics. 60% of Americans believe that it would be ideal and better for one parent to be able to stay home and focus on the children and raising the family. Now, 74% of full-time working moms have kids 17 and under. So what's that tell you? Even though 6 out of 10 people believe it's better for women, for at least one parent to stay home, only 1 out of 4 families get to do that, 1 out of 4 women. And so I just think that and this is the other statistic that I'm like, oh my gosh, 55% of women, regardless, 55% of women say that they struggle with how to balance their career and their family. So these women who are working, the majority of them don't feel peace about it. They don't feel balanced about it. And so I believe there is a solution, and I believe that solution is being able to be an entrepreneur and have a different kind of career. And that's what I have chosen for my life, and I absolutely love it. So what I get to do is work. I still work, in my opinion, full time, because I am working maybe 30, 35 hours a week as an entrepreneur. But then I'm also working as a mom. And so like right now, my children are actually all 3 home with me, doing some other activities in the house right now. So they're home, and yeah, I'm working. So, but I also spend time to focus on them. So that balance, I totally understand that. And that's something I feel like is missing from so many women's lives. And so I can tell you that one of the great cool benefits of setting your own schedule is being able to identify, what do I need as a mom or as a woman? What do I need? And so one of the things I know I need is daily time in the Word of God and Bible study, daily time working out, going to the gym. Actually, don't necessarily go to the gym every single day, but 3 to 4 times a week, that's a priority to me. And then also having healthy options for food for my children and for myself. And so I think that is definitely something that I've gained from this business. Is I know when I worked in corporate, if I had just worked 10 hours, I would not have the energy to go to the gym. Well, maybe I'd have the energy, or maybe I'd go to the gym, but then I would feel guilty that I don't see my kids after work if I go to the gym. So my health wouldn't be a priority. And then the other thing that would be different is my diet. I think that so many times when we're working, when I remember when I was working, I didn't necessarily feel like coming home and cooking a meal because I was so exhausted. Or I went fast food because that was just convenient, and I had worked so hard and I didn't make time. So just what I'm trying to get at is that this opportunity has really allowed me to have different choices and create different choices and create the kind of lifestyle that I envision. So that's a little bit about me. I'm just going to give you 10 perfect reasons why women choose a Mary Kay business and explain those to you, and then tell you how to get started and some qualities that make a good beauty consultant, and that's pretty much it. So the first reason that most women choose this business is it only takes $100 to start your business. It's a very low startup cost. The starter kit that you get, though, does come with over $450 worth of product, materials. It's everything you need to start your business. So number one is the low startup cost. Number two is the ability to work for a company that you're taught to put your priorities in order with God first, family second, career third. So a company that stands on some ethics, and which is very important. The third thing is money. Most women who start this business do. I started because I needed more money. Even though I worked a full-time job, I did not make it from I was paycheck to paycheck. I did not have enough money at the end of the month. So maybe you need some more money. The fourth perfect reason, or top reason, is the prizes, cars, recognition. The car program is super exciting. I've actually earned 6 different vehicles over the past decade and driven for free. So they take care of taxes, license plates, 85% of your car insurance. So that's a big, huge benefit. And 6 cars in 10 years, that means I never had to put tires on my cars. I never had to, I'm short of just changing the oil. That's all you need to do on those vehicles, and put gas in them. Very big, awesome perk about being in this company. And the car program is very generous. There's other prizes. Oh my gosh, there's prizes all the time. I'm earning prizes all the time. Like right now, we have a promotion where you can earn a Michael Kors handbag, or Coach bags, jewelry, diamonds. I've earned several diamonds, several things like that. So lots of prizes and recognition for a job well done. I know that it's funny because you have the working women that Mary Kay might appeal to as an option to get out of working. But then you also have the women who are just stay-at-home moms who maybe need a little bit of fun, or a little bit of money, or both. And so, or friends, or just an excuse to get out of the house once a week and do something, but they don't want it to cost money. They'd rather have it make them money. So those women, it's nice to know that there's a place where you can get recognized for your accomplishments. And so, because I know most kids don't be like, yay, mom, you cooked dinner, or yay, mom, you cleaned the toilet. So it's a great culture where that's done. And so that brings me to number 6. I think I'm on reason number 6. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm not following a list. That's really bad. Okay, so I said starter kit price. I said money, I said priorities, and I said prizes and praise. So number 5, I'm going to count. Number 5 is to be your own boss and to only answer to you. Be flexible, freedom, have the choices to set your own hours, decide your income, decide when you want to make more, whatever things change, you can change. You're in control of that. Number 6 is the culture, the friends, and the fun. I really love this one because I love my unit. I love the women that I have the opportunity to mentor. Oh, they're so cool. They are women of excellence. They have great work ethic. They're women of faith. They're encouragers. They're positive. They're enthusiastic. And let me just tell you, you become like the people you hang out with. So having more people in your life that are like that is only going to serve you well and be a benefit to you. So that's number 6. Number 7 would be the ability to have tax advantages and save money on your taxes, especially having a home-based business. There are so many things that you already are spending money on every day, like a cell phone bill, internet access, mortgage, rent, any of the bills associated with your home, travel, mileage. Oh my gosh, so many deductions that could be a legal write-off. And so that's a really big deal. Number 8 would be the self-confidence and the self-development, the fact that you get to gain new skills and move forward and work in your business, which is super exciting. That's one of the things I didn't really think I would necessarily gain from this, is the growth, the personal growth. And I know that's because when you do something that takes you outside your comfort zone, you realize that you're capable of doing more than you ever thought possible. So I think that that's probably one that's a very awesome reason. Number 9 is to be able to move up, and it's based on your personal activity. It's not based upon who you know and that kind of thing. So just being able to have the opportunity to excel and to promote quickly. I know from my personal journey, I made that decision to leave a corporate job, and when I did, I actually got 5 promotions in a matter of just 7 weeks. And so I was able to replace my income and move up, and that was really awesome. And number 10, the last reason that a lot of women choose to pursue Mary Kay is the support that you get. You get corporate support. The company's been around 53 years, and so you get a lot of marketing that the company's promoting. We were the official beauty sponsor of the Country Music Awards, and of course our products have been the best-selling skincare products for the past 15 years running, and we have ads all the time in different magazines and on TV. So you have the support from corporate, but then you also have local support from a sales director. Even if you're not local to your specific director, then we have a program where you would be able to get support locally, even if you, like I said, live out of state from her. So the support that you get, you always say you're in business for yourself, but you're never in business by yourself. So you get support. So this is the top 10 reasons. And so in the survey later, you're going to get to select, which reasons are your favorite and which ones would be appealing to you. And real quick, lastly, I'm just going to share with you 6 qualities, because a lot of women think, oh my gosh, I would love this, but I don't know if I'm the right personality, and I don't know if I can do this. Let me just tell you that it's any personality. It's really just the choice of, do you want to? It's the desire. It's more about the desire than it is the personality, because anyone can learn to do anything. That would be like asking if you have the right personality to be a mom, because everybody can be a mom if they choose to. Sometimes even if you don't choose to, you make the choice, I guess, not be one. Anyways, 6 qualities would be family oriented. So being able to put your family first, and because the priorities with God first, family second, career third, being able to do that more effectively. Number 2, more month than money. Maybe you need more money. Number 3, you're a decision maker. You're saying, you know what the heck? What have I got to lose here? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but the only way I'm going to know is if I try. Number 4 is you're busy. You are on the go. You move. You're never sitting down, never sitting still. The reason that they make great consultants is because that they are very effective. They're go-getters. They're out there moving and shaking. And so they're able to fit it in little pockets of time, which is good. Number 5, you're not the pushy, aggressive sales type. So maybe you, I know for me, I thought, oh my gosh, I don't want to be pushy with people. I was really, really, really leery of that in the beginning. So one of the things that I fell in love with, was the idea that it's really about making people feel special, making people feel important. So just teaching them a little bit about skincare and how to take care of themselves, and then helping them figure out which products could benefit them. So just being able to be that listener, be approachable, because if you're pushy, people won't come back. So that's not good. The last reason, or the last quality, would be if you have a small group of friends. So it doesn't take necessarily knowing hundreds of people. It does take someone who's willing to learn to meet people. So even if you only know 1 person or 2 people, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you will meet new people. I mean, it just happens. And I will teach you how to create that momentum and create that customer base that's solid, so that you can have a business that's not just your friends and family. Because if you ask anyone who's in the industry of like massage or haircut and blah, 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 they will tell you that their best clients are not their friends and family, because those people are not accountable. They'll cancel on you last minute. They will ask you for a discount, and they will never treat you professionally. I can tell you my best customers are the ones that met me after and through as their beauty consultant. So those are the top 6 reasons. Now, let me just tell you that if you are at all interested, you're probably, like most women are interested. They're like, oh my gosh, this is great, but, and there's always a but. So the but could be, I don't have the money, or I'm just scared. Most people, it's honestly, when it boils down to it, they're just a little nervous. They're like, I don't know if I could do this. That's totally normal. Totally normal. If you weren't scared, it'd probably be a red flag. Like, okay, she thinks she knows everything and she's not very humble. So if you're afraid, that's totally normal. I was nervous too. I didn't know anything. So I totally get that. And the minute though you get that starter kit and you get it ordered and then it comes in the mail, that fear begins to diminish as your activity takes over. And I'm a firm believer in fear and faith can't reside in the same space. So generally, if you make a decision based on fear, I actually tell my kids that every day. I actually pray in front of my kids every day, and I say, God, I don't want fear. Fear will not reign. Fear will not determine the choices that I make for my future. And so making a fear-based decision is based upon false evidence appearing real, an acronym, FEAR, false evidence appearing real. So a lot of times we make that assumption on, oh, I could never do this because I'm not as smart or pretty or skinny or, put together, or I don't know enough people. There's always some reason that the enemy would say, don't do it. That's fear. That's false evidence appearing real. It's probably not true. It's probably fictitious. And the only really way you're going to know is if you try. So here's the bottom line. If you decide to order your starter kit, the worst thing that could happen to you is, guess what? You get 50% off the products for the rest of your stinking life. That's the worst thing that could happen. 50% off. I mean, I don't know how old you are and I don't know how much you spend every year, but I can imagine that would save you at least $300 to $500 a year. And that would be a huge savings over the course of your lifetime, right? So that's the worst thing. Now, the best thing that could happen is that you fall in love with this opportunity. You supplement your income by, adding a couple hours into your week. An average consultant earns in her appointments anywhere from $50 to $150 an hour that she's seeing clients. So just imagine if you were to invest in your business and add a couple of hours a week, you could add a couple $100s to your family's pay income. And what could that do for your family? So the best thing that could happen is you pay for dance lessons. Maybe you pay off debt. Maybe you save for a family vacation. Maybe you earn a car. Maybe you change someone else's life. And maybe you discover something. Maybe you find balance. I don't know what it is, but I would just love to welcome you on board. And thank you so much for taking the time to do this survey today. Bye for now.